That's right. Put your hands together. Bass Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
And a very happy Thursday. It just feels like yesterday I said, AKA Friday Eve, AKA the next best thing to Friday, AKA Friday Junior, AKA Friday Light.
Friday Light?
Yeah, buddy.
Friday Light. I love it.
I think that's our construction listener?
You know, I don't know. I've not seen him, so I wasn't sure.
That's true. Now, our intern helped me with his name.
Good.
Do you remember it? Because he said it out there. Yep, you lie. You don't know. You don't remember either.
It wasn't Eduardo.
Was it?
No, maybe it was Eduardo.
Maybe. Big shout out to Eduardo and Melissa Construction.
No, I need to know. Now I gotta find it.
Matter of fact, I saw the crew yesterday. They all waved and said hi, and then I finally met Melissa.
Bernardo.
Tony
and Bernardo.
What up, Bernardo?
Okay, got it.
But yeah, I met Melissa of Melissa Construction.
You did?
I did. It's actually not Melissa Construction. I've got the shirt on today. Can you read it back on the screen?
Let me see. Get up here. Native Nation Construction.
There you go. Big shout out
Love
to
it.
them because they listen every morning. Not a paid advertisement. They just listen every morning, and they told me about it, and they gave me a shirt.
I think it's great.
Absolutely.
Shirts are always
and
good.
the shirt fit too.
Yeah.
I mean, can't get
That's
no better
important.
than that. Can't get no better than that.
We need the shirt to fit. No, you can't get any better than that. That's good.
Made Michael laugh out loud. Or Michael. I made Micah laugh out loud earlier.
Yeah, well, you know.
Today is National IPA Day. National Grab Some Nuts Day.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I said this morning. And then grab a watermelon. No, it's National Watermelon Day. So watermelon, grab you some nuts, and IP-ism. IPA beer, a little stout for me. And,
Yeah, I don't know what IPA is.
I don't know what it means, what it stands for, but
What is it?
it's like craft beer.
Okay.
Usually made by a local brewery type thing.
Oh, okay.
But it has like bitters. I don't know. I'd have to look up the definition of IPA itself to know, but I don't know. Good morning, TJ. Good morning, Becca Jane. Joining us on Facebook. Lord.
Indian Pale Ale.
There you go. So
Okay.
it's a darker oftentimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's got the bitters on the taste. So.
The bitters.
The bitters.
Bitters.
13 minutes after 7 a.m. Thank you for joining us out there in Radio Land. We got a great Preppin' and Easy this morning.
We do.
Yes, and it's a local Preppin' and Easy. That makes it better.
Yes.
That makes it so much better.
Absolutely.
I love talking about. Speaking of, all right. Speaking of, I'm going to put this out here all morning long. What's happening locally that Jay and Laney J Live need to talk about?
Yeah.
If you got something that's going on locally you want us to talk about, put it on our chat, facebook.com/KKBIFM, or anywhere you find us live streaming. But yeah, what's happening locally we need to discuss. We'll talk about it. We do have some local comments, though, that we're ready to rock when it comes to that prepping.
Yes, we sure
In
do.
just a minute. Good morning, Leilon.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, I got a few things for you. Before we get into that prepping and easy, do you realize that the government's coming for your incandescent light bulbs?
Really?
Just like they're coming for your guns.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Okay.
actually, incandescent light bulbs have now been outlawed,
Okay.
so you won't be able to buy them in the store anymore.
Okay.
They'll be LEDs only from here on out.
Really?
That's what they say.
What?
So those hot incandescent light bulbs you have in your house, or if you haven't changed them out at the workplace,
Yeah.
the next time you have to buy some, they'll be LED.
The ban is on the ones that produce fewer than 45 lumens per watt.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And which there are a lot of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay. And why did we ban these? Because what are they not safe? What, I mean.
No, they're not efficient. They produce heat. There's a lot of reasons why they're getting rid of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but
All right.
efficiency, I think, is the biggest key. They use a lot of energy. the cost to energy use is not, it's not, and life expectancy.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up. Whereas you're going to spend a little bit more on an LED light, but it's going to last you umpteen years longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
those lights are really good too.
absolutely,
though, so.
and they use less energy
Yeah.
overall. And politicized or not, using less energy costs me less money at
That's
the end
right.
of the day.
That's right.
So I don't care what side of the aisle is promoting this.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
I'm
it's
cool
a
with
good
it.
thing. Yeah, absolutely. I get it.
Tony says independent prepped alcohol, IPA. Yeah, there you go. Independently prepared alcohols. We got some local
Okay.
IPAs here.
Okay. Okay.
I love it.
Hmm.
So there you go. That's what we're going to be talking about coming up. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. I got some more on the incandescent light bulbs and some. Laney J.
What?
You have a common fear that many people share with you, which
Okay.
is
Spiders?
spiders.
Okay.
I have facts about common fears that might make you feel a little better about it.
Okay. I am open to
You
that.
all right with that?
Yes, absolutely. I'll take that.
All right, that and plenty more topics coming up very shortly. But first, let's get into some prepping ain't easy. Up next.
I missed that boat.
It's time for Prepping Ain't Easy, and it ain't sleazy either.
No,
it is
it's not.
heartwarming today.
It is. We just want to take this time to thank the Hochtown Volunteer Fire Department.
Let's set up why we're thinking.
Yes.
So we get a call from our tower. Hello, I'm hot.
I'm really hot.
I'm hot. No, seriously though, we get a notification if our transmitter gets hot.
That's right.
And the tower site called us and said, "Hey, bro, it's like 100 degrees in here."
Yes.
So I went up there. Sure enough, the AC was not working, and the AC guy, the big shout out to our AC peeps.
Perfect temp.
They come up immediately, and well, within 30 minutes, I guess,
Yeah.
give or take,
Yeah,
it was
which is
there.
great.
Yeah, which was awesome. And sure enough, the coils that go along the outside that draw the air in, that cool, you know what I mean? That,
Yes.
that cool the air. Those were pretty much completely clogged.
Yeah, they get dirty.
I mean, when any kind of storm comes through and throws up that dust and dirt, it sticks to those coils.
Yes.
So we've
Yeah.
had a few storms recently that throw up a lot of that. And then, of course, the weeds were around it, so anything that
The little
sheds off.
particles
Yeah.
from the plants, weeds.
Yeah. So it was all just clogged up. Unfortunately, on top of the mountain, there's no water source.
That's right.
So I can't just spray it down.
And you got to have some power spray.
You got to have some power. You can't just pour some water on it.
Right.
Because I had a couple of bottled waters. I was like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's got the cage around it too. So you made a little call.
Yeah, I called Daniel. He's the Hochtown Volunteer Fire Department chief.
Shout out to Daniel one ton.
Yes.
Who's Daniel's last name?
Schultz.
Daniel Schultz. Big shout out to Daniel Schultz.
And he actually did that for us last year when they were dirty and clogged.
Right.
And it was it's always appreciated because like we said, those guys are volunteer.
Yes.
Men and ladies, excuse me, April, I'm sorry, she'll get me for that.
Uh-oh.
Men
You're
and
in
ladies,
trouble.
they volunteer.
I gotcha.
So, and I said it doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be today. He's like, well, it'll probably be tomorrow. But lo and behold, here we are an hour later, and they're already there doing
Yeah.
it. They didn't take any time in helping us.
That's
and
right. Never asked for a thing.
They didn't have to.
Exactly.
No,
He could have said,
I-
"Man, it's 5 o'clock. I'm about to sit down, eat some dinner with my family."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we'd be
Yeah,
like, "That's cool,
time.
bro. We
Yeah.
appreciate it anytime." He went up there immediately and took care of business.
Yeah, they did. It's so. it's just wonderful to have. Oh, I thought he was wearing shorts.
Those jeans looked a little like the color of his skin.
Of course, we'd do anything for our
Absolutely,
our
I
firemen.
agree. I agree.
We
Totally.
would, because we're here to.
We love to announce their fish fries. I go up there every year and grab me some.
They're mud bugs.
Mud bug. Yeah. Well, they also have fish if you don't like. They often have fish when you don't
Shrimp,
like.
yeah.
Or
Yes,
shrimp. Yeah.
yes.
Whatever.
Crawfish.
Crawfish.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
I couldn't think of it.
Mud bugs.
Yeah, we always
That's what they
announce
are.
that and talk about that, and they work off of their, they get their equipment replaced and stuff off of donations.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's their fundraiser.
That's their big fundraiser of the year, too.
Yes. Yeah.
Matter of fact, last time I went up there, I believe it was, I took a photo with Sasquatch,
Mhm.
and I was about a foot taller than Sasquatch, too.
Really, that's right. You were. I remember
You
that.
remember that?
Yep, you were. You were taller than Sasquatch. I do. I remember.
But anyway, big shout out to them. As, like we said, they took time out of their day. They didn't have to do it, but they did.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Because, it has to be cleaned out or the air conditioner's not going to function.
And the air conditioner has to function year round. People don't realize this. The tower site produces so much heat. If it's 30 degrees outside, the AC is still running.
That's right. Yeah,
That's crazy to me. Even.
It stays hot in
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
And I'm sorry, I'm not just happy on that the back there where they got to go and spray that out. So I think that's good. Because if it was me, I'd probably be like, nah, I ain't going back there.
Oh yeah.
There's too many weeds. I ain't doing it. It just goes to show
Yeah.
that our volunteer, especially Hochatown, which, around here in our area, everybody gets together. If they need help, they're calling other fire departments too.
Right.
But those situations that they get into sometimes as far as the location and the terrain or whatever can be a lot.
Oh yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
man,
Charlotte says she remembers one time when they did it for them when she was working.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in they've done it every year.
Yeah.
Since the dawn of time, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Since the
like,
tower's been up there, they've done it.
Yeah. So, it's just an awesome thing. Broken Bow always helps us with Holly Creek.
Shout out to Broken Bow one time. Maybe we can holler at them to go over there to Holly Creek and go ahead and spray it down, because at this point we know one overheated because it needs sprayed down.
Yeah, and Holly Creek probably, or that one out there hadn't been sprayed out. I bet it's probably been 2 years since that one was done. Maybe.
Right on.
So
there you go.
Oh yeah.
I'll get a hold to my favorite firefighters.
Oh yeah.
I have one specifically. His name's
Mustache.
Shiloh.
Mustache.
Yeah, you call him Mustache.
Man,
I call him Bendy.
It's just.
Okay, what time are we talking about topwater efoil surfing today? Do you remember,
what?
right off the top of your
No,
head?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, 8:15.
Okay, 8:15 this morning, we are going to play some video of Jay Lindley and Shiloh Martin. That's the firefighter, the insulator himself, the jiu-jitsu king himself, Shiloh Martin, on the water, topwater efoil surfing.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to the podcast yet, go check it out on Hosting Hochtown, anywhere you get your podcast.
Yeah, there were some folks who shared it on Facebook last night too. So you probably just scroll through your book, you'll find it there.
Just do a little scrolling.
Yeah, man. How fun is that? Bendy. I cannot get over that. All right, I'm done with you. I don't want to hear any more nicknames for Shiloh. Oh.
Oh my goodness, let's talk about Christy real quick.
Let's go ahead and talk about Miss Christina
Miss
Mason.
Christina.
That's right. Miss CLM Designs. She's going to have a big weekend. She is going to do a pop-up, is what they call it.
Pop up.
It's a pop-up for permanent jewelry.
What?
Yes, and the permanent jewelry it's interesting to me because it's not something that I've ever thought about, but that's what it is. It's permanent jewelry. They put it on you there, and it stays.
And she's going to be with CLM Designs, permanent jewelry, in Idabel, Oklahoma, tomorrow and Saturday.
Yes, she will be at the Borough at 112 South Central in Idabel.
And a big shout out to the Borough.
Yeah.
Because yesterday they shared our Facebook Live.
They did.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's up, the Borough?
That's right. So Friday it'll be 10 to 6 and Saturday it'll be 10 to 3. And they have, different types of jewelry. They've even
awesome.
got silver. They've got they have rings, necklaces, and bracelets.
Right.
And I do believe anklets as well.
Yep.
So
There
they've
you go.
got a variety of jewelry. Now, Christina with CLM Designs, she does all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm talking cups, keychains, t-shirts. She does all kinds of stuff. But this particular thing is for the permanent jewelry.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, she could help you out if you need some other things there. They do custom gifts.
The,
So.
the borough is at 112 South Central in Idabel, and again, she's going to be there tomorrow and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow,
Yes.
and 10 to 3 on Saturday.
Yes.
It's exciting.
You guys check it out. I mean, it'll be fun. I'm
La-
telling you.
Laura has one of them permanent anklet thingies.
I think it's cool. It's
the
a
new craze.
thing. Yeah, it's a new thing. And I guess, I mean, they call it permanent, but I mean, if you really wanted to take it off, you could.
I mean,
So.
depending on the if you get you like a bicycle chain on there, it's going to be hard to break.
Yeah, that's true.
But you get you a little dainty something,
Yeah.
you snap it off, you don't like it.
That's right, yeah.
But I would imagine that CLM Designs would say, don't snap it off, let us remove it properly.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah, don't do that. I can hear Christina now. Don't.
That's right. But I bet you, I'm not going to speak for them, but I bet you they also offer an option that if you accidentally break something that's dainty, that they can reapply it or
Yes.
reattach it or
Absolutely.
however, you know.
I'm sure they do.
So,
That's CLM Designs. They got a Facebook page. So check it out.
yeah, we're on their Facebook page right now.
Designs. That's right. You can see it there.
Look it.
Look at our
I love
Facebook.
Oh, see, look. CLM Designs shared our Facebook Live
Yeah,
yesterday,
see?
too. Don't forget.
I love it.
Wednesday and Thursday, or so today they're open from 4 to 7. CLM Designs Boutique and Custom Gifts is,
Yes.
and then Friday and Saturday they'll also be in Dirks as well. Friday and Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna be in 2 locations Friday and Saturday. Dang! So if
That's
you're listening,
awesome.
if you're listening to us over in Gillum, because we know we have a fat stack of listeners over in Gillum.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So if you're listening to us in Arkansas right now, they're going to be in Dirks, Arkansas too,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and then Idabel, Oklahoma. That's huge.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Get that permanent jewelry.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna like
It's really
that.
pretty.
I'm gonna like that right there. All right, cool. There you go. The Borough tomorrow and Saturday, hanging out with CLM Designs Boutique and Custom Gifts. Ooh, there's one of it. Check that out. You can get the permanent jewelry on your tumbler.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really personalized.
Exactly.
And they've
It's got your
charms
name
and
on it.
stuff, too.
You
Yeah,
can
I
put
love
your
it.
name, your initial on it, whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's huge. It's
Huge.
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 CLM
Huge.
Designs Boutique and Custom Gifts. Big shout out to Christina. Isn't that Christina? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Christina Mashek.
It says Christy right there.
Okay. It says Christy. I'm used to her being Christina.
She's going to be somebody in life. You know how I know that?
Her signature?
She has a good signature.
Yeah, she does.
When they say that people that have a quote unquote practiced signature
Yeah.
are, generically more likely to be successful in life
Oh.
than someone who just has a regular printed out, or not printed, but a regular cursive signature. Whereas mine, my signature is one of those. It's got a big looping J.
I was going to say, your signature's good.
Yeah, I practiced it for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, so it's got a
Did
big,
well.
big looping J, and then a big looping L, and then the squiggly lines for the rest of it. That's my signature. That's my autograph. Copy it down if you ever want to forge a check for me.
Oh my gosh! Don't.
If you're washing my checks from the mail,
I was going to say, somebody probably
somebody
took you
running through the
seriously.
post office.
Like, he said I could.
I don't know. The federal government won't allow it, even if I say it's okay or not.
That's right. That's true. Don't do it, folks.
Don't do
You've been
it.
set up.
All right, it's 6:30. That means it is time for Laney J's Lowdown coming up next.
Yeah, 7:30.
That's
A
true.
10-year-old with a Yankee arm. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Busting politicians.
That's a movie,
there in
right?
New York. Yeah, I
Wasn't
think it is.
that a movie where the kid got surgery on his arm, and then the tendon healed tight, so when he tried to throw it, just went 100 mile an hour?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that does sound like a movie.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right, and some new beer, some new craft beer. I would call it craft beer. We're going to talk about that when we come back on my lowdown.
I like it. We'll be right back, Facebook. Live!
And it all starts in your local Ford. During the Discover Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs.
Sorry about the
With
static,
tech and comfort
Facebook
you
Live.
need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer.
Rookie of the year was that?
Yeah, Rookie of the Year. Yes, thank
Local
you.
Ford dealer.
The Broken Bow Nutrition Center is accepting applications for a food carrier kitchen aid for 25 hours per week.
I guess
Must have a
you're
valid
just
Oklahoma
son of a
driver's
crap.
license, a good driving record, reliable transportation, meet local health department requirements for a food handler's permit, able to lift or move 50-pound objects, and pass a pre-employment drug test. All applicants will be subject to a background check. Download an application at cityofbrokenbow.com or apply in person at City Hall. The City of Broken Bow is an equal opportunity employer.
It's time now for Laney J's Lowdown.
All right, this 10-year-old girl.
10-year-old girl.
She nailed a local New York politician in the back of the head with a water balloon.
She Rookie of the Year did.
She did.
Ah!
That was at a 4th of July parade last month.
That's
And
hilarious.
it landed her an invitation to the Yankees.
Nice.
Yeah, they invited her out, and she impressed the pros too. She impressed them. I think it's great. Her just being 10 years old.
That's awesome.
So yeah, she got to go to a batting practice with the Yankees. So I think it's good, and obviously for the county executive Bruce Blakeman that she hit in the back of the head,
Yeah.
had a very good sense of humor about it.
Good.
Thought it was great.
Good.
Yeah. You know, I would probably even be mad if you busted me in the back of the head.
So he didn't Cardi B her?
No.
Okay.
No,
Smack her
no.
with his microphone?
Yeah. No.
Sorry.
And then Yankees center fielder Harrison Bader,
Mm-hmm.
he told her, he's like, "Oh, that was you? I thought it was like Mike Pence or something." Yeah.
Ah!
He made a big deal out of it, but it made him laugh, her hitting him like that. But yeah, she was able to go to their practice,
That's funny.
and she had a great time. And some pros were checking her out, so, I think
funny.
it's great.
You're
It's
too
awesome.
old, pros.
Yeah, don't do it. All right. A California company has turned recycled shower and sink water into beer.
No, I was looking forward to this conversation. It's what?
Yeah, it's recycled.
Everybody knows people pee in the shower.
You know what? I watched a show where people were addicted to drinking their pee last night. We're not even going to go there.
What? Is for real, or?
Hour of my life. I can't go back. Listen. Epic Clean Tech. It's a San Francisco-based water treatment company. They teamed up with Devil's Canyon Brewing Company, and what they did was this building obviously has showers, sinks, and washing machines. It's a 40-story luxury apartment building. The water from those normally does not get recycled. So they took the water, recycled it, and they made beer out of it. Now, they can't sell the beer because you're not supposed to be able to make beverages out of recycled water, okay?
Yeah, you
So-
can't. It's not potable at that point, right?
Yeah, so it's a little weird, but they had a really good response to it. They ended up making 7,000 cans. Of course, it was for educational purposes, I guess you could say, but they can't sell it.
Can't sell it, but you can give it away.
But they can
As long
give
as
it
you let
away.
people know it's bath water.
Yeah, but it's gross.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
sorry.
That is ridiculous.
It is. I don't even drink beer,
This-
but I could only imagine how that.
This
I
isn't
mean-
the year 3000 and we're all living in space having to live off of our own whatever water we
Filth.
have available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on
I
now.
just don't.
It's disgusting. Good morning, Jimma.
It's just good morning, Jim Sue.
Good morning, Tiffany.
It's just gross. It's
That's
just disgusting. But
I hope that business goes out of business.
it was a big hit for them. It was a big hit. They wanted to see if they could do it, and they did. Now I wonder what kind of testing goes into the final product. You know what I mean?
Hopefully the people that bathed in the shower have to drink it.
Well, I just do not see this being a good thing anywhere. But I know that they have.
I think the majority of people's disgust factor alone would keep this from being a huge hit.
Yeah.
You know, I realize there are people out there, like Pete Wilson, that will eat anything. Disgusting or not?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'll stay
saying?
right here with that one, yeah.
But I ain't him.
Yeah, it just,
That's disgusting.
it is disgusting, and I
I
know
don't care if the beer's free.
they're gonna sound like that's what Michael said. Free beer is free beer.
No, it ain't. That's free pea water, bro. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
it just.
Oh,
I
just
mean,
might as well just drink Bud Light. Oh!
literally.
That's what they say it is.
It was water from the sink, the shower, the washing machine. You
Right.
know how
I mean, not the toilet.
disgusting
I
your
get that,
clothes
but
get?
people pee in the shower, guys,
They do.
and they're washing the dirt and nast off of the grime off of themselves. in
That's
the
right.
shower.
And their clothes from the washer. I mean, it's gross. I'm sorry. I ain't doing it.
I ain't it.
Nope.
Not it. I'm out.
Yeah.
Call me one of the sharks. I'm out of this.
Yeah, you can call me that too. I'm done. I have to see who this is now.
Who is what? Who's doing that?
No, because they're just gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
Ooh, Michael, I don't even know who she is, but no.
Oh yeah, Belle Delphine. So Michael's, I think it's Belle Delphine. Somebody literally took a bath and then bottled, like mason jarred her bath water. It was one of the TikTok or YouTube
she's
stars.
the one, okay.
And then
Okay.
mason jarred her bath water and then sold it online. Sold out in a matter of minutes or hours or whatever. And then people were online drinking her bath water.
That's disgusting.
I thought so as well.
Oh, she's an adult film star. Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Who is? Belle Delphine?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what it says.
I don't think that's true.
She
She may have been. I don't know.
but
But she's on TikTok. I think she made her fame on
Yeah.
TikTok.
She did. Nobody's. I'm sorry. I ain't drinking anybody's bathwater.
No.
That's disgusting.
Not even Jason Momoa's.
Not even Morgan Wallen.
Not even Morgan Wallen. Well, if I had to choose between Jason Momoa's or Morgan Wallen, Jason Momoa swims in the ocean a lot,
He does.
so his bathwater would probably be a little saltier,
Yeah.
but maybe a little cleaner
That's
than that
true.
greasy mullet of a
Yeah.
bathwater. You know that's right. You know I ain't lying.
That mullet ain't greasy.
You know it's greasy.
That mullet
You
ain't
know
greasy.
do you imagine after a show how greasy that mullet is? It's
How
dripping.
Sweaty it is. Yeah.
Is that a Jerry curl or a mullet?
That's a mullet.
It's dripping.
girl. Dripping.
It's dripping.
Hey, I have to tell you something.
What?
We were sitting around the other night at my brother's house. Me, my sister-in-law, my nephew, my daughter, my niece.
Okay.
I said, we were talking about your bike.
My motorcycle.
I said,
Which
"Man,
one?
'cause
This one or the one I have?
the one out there.
Out-
I
oh,
don't know which one.
One of the ones out there.
Brother said he was just going to go work on it.
Okay.
So I was like, okay.
It's just going. That sounds like desperation. Like I'm just gonna go work on it. I don't know what to. No.
I don't know what's
It's
gonna
a piece
happen.
of crap. I wish I could just throw it out, but I'm just gonna go work on it.
He didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
In those words. No. And I asked my sister-in-law, I said, hey, do you have to have a motorcycle license to drive a motorcycle? And she's like, yeah, you do. Why? My nephew, I'm paying attention, but I'm not. But he was staring at me the whole time.
Okay.
And
Your
she's like,
nephew?
yeah, he's 15.
Okay.
She's like, why? I said, I was just thinking of Jay's motorcycle, if he gets it fixed, I'm just going to ride it to work in the morning. So my nephew, you can't do that. I said, why? And he's like, you would fall over in traffic.
Ah!
Call me fat without calling me fat? What are you doing? And he's like, well, I and he just said that. I was like, I've ridden and drove a motorcycle before. And he's like, and Joe, it's heavy. You would like stop and fall over. I'm like, I couldn't believe that he said that. I'm like, you little punk.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, but
Teenagers
it
say
was,
the darndest
I
things.
know, and he was just like, no,
do that.
you can't do that. I mean,
Seriously,
he was
hard
like
attack.
appalled that
I
I even considered riding this motorcycle. And I was like, I was just thinking, I pull up on Jay's motorcycle, he's going to be like, what the what? And I was like, I guess I can't because I'll fall
This
over
is
in
your
front of the
nephew,
radio
right?
station.
Your
Yes.
nephew's like, think of the physics.
Yeah, like this is not happening. Yeah, like you little nerd.
Oh my
And he's
goodness!
like, I didn't say you were fat.
That's
That's not what I mean. It was just so funny. He's like, I'm just saying because it's heavy and
That's
you
awesome.
might follow. It was so funny. It took me
Motorcycles
a
are
while
pretty heavy.
to get it together. Yeah, but I'm like,
And it's just like riding a bike, except for when you kind of turn a little too much on a bike, you can correct real easy
Yeah.
because it's not heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit some gravel in a bike, you're probably going to eat it
His
if you're not
daddy
ready
said
for
he
it.
acts like his daddy.
Oh.
Absolutely. It was so funny, though.
That's
It
good
was
stuff.
funny
I
because
love
he
it.
was just, no.
Just a matter of fact, huh?
No, you'll fall over. Like,
Aunt Joe, please.
you can't do that. It was hilarious.
That's what he calls you, Aunt Joe.
Yeah, so I guess I can't ride your bike to work one day.
That's what's up.
Because he's like, no, it's not happening. See, Marianne she was laughing, she was dying, and I just kept saying, okay, you gonna make fun of me like that? It's just, I forgot to tell you that yesterday. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you.
I saw on
unless
your
we're
prep
the air.
sheet you had a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
Now-
I mean,
now-
but I'm telling you, the look on his face he was just like I was saying that I was gonna go kill somebody.
yeah.
And he's just like, no, you can't. No.
Oh,
I got
my
you,
goodness.
Tech. I got you.
All right, so I got some common fear. We got a few minutes.
Yes, let's go.
We got the impossible question coming up in like 3 minutes. But I got some common fears for you, and some facts that go with it that may make you feel a little bit better.
Okay. Let's hit it.
And there's a lot of them, so I'm just going to kind of skip through the ones that kind of are funny or interesting. Number 27 is home invaders,
Okay.
like home invasion.
Okay.
Some people have a true fear of home invasion.
Okay.
It says here, like, for example, the prospect of home invasion is scary. I must get a gun to protect my family from intruders, right? It says here, you'd actually be better off shooting your staircase. Yeah, about 400 people die every year in the U.S. during a burglary, compared to about 2,500 who are killed by staircases every year.
Okay, so is this people like the home intruders who are dying?
No,
Or
killing
the
people.
homeowner
Yeah,
trying
killing
to
people when they're killing people, being killed while you're being invaded, while your home's being invaded.
Okay, so it's the
People afraid of dying from a home invader.
right. So they're dying. Right? Is that what you're saying?
No. You'd be better off shooting your staircase, because about 400 people die every year during burglaries, meaning being killed while being burglarized, compared to 2,500 who are killed by stairs.
Okay,
every
my
year.
brain wasn't moving that fast.
She wasn't listening,
I'm
guys.
sorry. I was listening, but I didn't get it. Okay, I got it now.
She was still stuck on pea beer. All right, how about this? Hornets, bees, wasps.
Okay.
People are scared of them. A lot of
Yes.
people are actually
Yes.
afraid of them. Matter of fact, in an instant when like a hornet or a bee like buzzes you, I'll even be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, get away from me.
Well, yeah.
Because you just don't want to be stung. Well, hornets, bees, and wasps can be dangerous, especially if you have some of that allergens to them. But they kill about 60 Americans every year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still 60 out of 300 million.
But yeah.
Back to you'd be more likely to be struck by lightning.
Yeah. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, I don't have a fear of that, but because you can develop an allergy at any point.
Yeah.
If you never were allergic to bees, you get stung, you could be allergic, so it's scary. But most people that do die from those stings, it's multiple stings. So,
Right, yeah, absolutely. Here's a big one. A lot of people are afraid of flying.
Mhm.
Because, what if a plane crashes? Everybody dies in the plane crash usually, right?
Right.
Well, not actually. The chances you're going to survive a plane crash are actually really good. The
Really?
odds are in your favor. Believe it or not, 90% of people involved in a plane crash, or involved in plane crashes overall, make it out alive.
Really?
90% it says here.
That's a huge percentage.
Right? So I imagine, of course, all of the plane crashes you hear about are the ones where everybody dies, the major
Yeah.
crashes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's hundreds, if not thousands, of crashes every year where people walk away.
Yeah. You're right.
So anyway,
The
and maybe
ones
the
who-
little ones that they're barely getting off something happens and they crash.
Yeah.
And, they just kind of skid on the runway a little bit. I'm sure they consider that a crash.
Yeah.
So those people all survive. Anyway,
Okay. And like you said, we just hear about the ones.
You hear about the major ones that are
Okay.
All right, some more stuff. How about Ebola? We got other stuff lined up for you. How about earthquakes? What are you scared of? Children being kidnapped? Things of that nature. How about spiders? There's yours.
Yeah.
All right, we got all of that coming up after your impossible question. The quicker you get it answered, the quicker we can get back to those scary things that may not be so scary after all.
That's right.
Dick Dennison, Farmers Insurance Agent in Idabel. I just have to thank everyone in Bergen County for making my first year. It's been amazing. Very wise men have told me, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And thanks to everyone, that's exactly how I feel.
You got it.
Because of our success, we're moving to a more
She knows
centralized
what she
location on Central Ave in downtown
All right,
Idabel.
we'll be right back, Facebook
The
Lord.
old Idabel Chamber location across from Red Bee Restaurant. Be watching for our
further than Laura Lindley, attorney at law.
I'm Laura Lindley. Whether it's a will, power of attorney, or healthcare directive, it's always better to plan ahead for the unexpected.
Whether you're just starting your estate plan or need to existing one, Laura Lindley is here to guide you through every step of the process.
Don't wait until it's too late. Call me today for a free consultation. Let's protect what matters most. I'm licensed in Oklahoma and Arkansas. 870-642-4462. I'm Laura Lindley, attorney at law, and I'm here to help.
Winners of the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Must select their winners within 30 days at KKBI Studio on Wakewood Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issue. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Weekdays, 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live. Fast Country 106.
Bum, 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 bum. It's Thursday, man. Excited the wife's back.
Oh,
She
you're
probably
done.
still sleeping.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
She drove all day yesterday to make sure she came home to her baby.
Oh,
Oh.
Toulouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Amelia.
I'm sure she missed you though.
Sure. Sure.
All right, you guys, 584-3388, 3389, 3372. Be the first person to answer this question correctly on the phone.
Huh. Before we get there, we are totally addressing Michelle and Bubba Tabler's comment. Because, yes, it is completely different. We'll discuss why after this.
Okay, all right, yeah, I wanted to know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to win today is 2 for 2 from the Meltdown. 2 chips, 2 drinks, 2 sandwiches, and it's so good. So good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you got to call in to win. Here we go. And don't hang up when you answer and you get it wrong.
Yeah.
I may have the correct answer, or
That's
maybe
right.
even Facebook Live could save you.
I got a question for Facebook Live. Is our Facebook video choppy, or is that just on my end? Thank you. Now you know. Now just answer there. We'll keep
Yeah,
going.
that's right.
You ready?
Okay, here's your question.
Yes. I'm excited about this one because I think somebody's going to get it real quick.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. According to AI, if you own one of these, you are probably over 40.
Just one.
What is it?
Old people.
Yeah. Ew.
You're old if you're over 40. Hate it for you. You are on the last half of life, right?
Yeah. According to AI, if you own one of these, you are probably over 40. What is it?
580-584-3388, 3389, and 33 said, whoa, every single phone line blowing up.
Good. Good morning. What's your answer? A walking cane?
That's a great answer, actually. Not what we're looking for.
A crutch?
It's not a crutch or any kind of walking assistance
Okay.
device, but that's a great answer.
Good morning. What's your answer?
The old Stretch Armstrong.
Ha, that's a great answer. Did you take him apart too?
Still stretches.
He still stretches.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true.
okay, all right. Not,
Okay.
not it though.
A pair of eyeglasses.
Oh, the cheaters, as they call
Cheaters,
it.
yeah, cheaters,
That's a great
yeah.
answer. It's not cheaters. Not what we're looking
Okay. Good morning. What's your answer?
A pill box.
for. Ooh, those little
pill box.
daily pill thingies.
Yeah, pill
That's
planner,
a great answer. Not what we're looking for.
A CD.
It's not a CD or any kind of that type of media playing, old media playing stuff. So that's a good answer.
Good morning. What's your answer?
A home.
A house. Ooh, that's actually a really good answer.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you're more likely to own a home post 40. I can see that. Great answer. Not what we're looking for today. Can you save his life?
A funeral plan.
Ooh, or a burial plot, like Nancy says. Not either one of those, but those are
Okay.
great answers.
Okay.
Yeah, some people back in the day, pre-purchasing a burial plot was actually a huge deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now some people are like, yeah, I got that burial plot, but you can just burn me up.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Right,
can say it that
yeah,
way,
yeah,
and it doesn't
yeah.
sound as cool, but you know what I mean.
Good morning. What's your answer?
A Corvette.
Ah, great answer. It's not any type of vehicle like, like dream car or something like that you'd buy later in life. But that's a good answer. What can you save their life?
A watch.
Oh, it's not a watch. That's a good answer. It's not a coffee cup, James. That's a good answer, too. I like that. None of those answers. 580-584-3388, 584-3389, and 584-3372. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Mary Ann says dentures. It's not dentures.
That's good.
That's
good.
That's a great answer,
Yeah.
Mary Ann.
Okay.
Ooh, great answer coming in from Christy on Facebook Live. Nancy, Tom. Ooh,
See, I was going there.
Dad Mooney
Yeah.
answering stuff around now. I like that.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Like a house phone, maybe even. Yeah, I like that. It's not a cell phone. That's a good answer. Not what we're looking for.
A
Can you
battery
save his
operated toothbrush.
Ooh, that's a good answer. So not a water pick either. That's good.
Okay.
I like
okay.
it. I like
okay.
it. It's not reading glasses, Leilani. It's not a wedding ring, Kyle. I like that answer.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a car, Megan. Ooh, Christy Rogers. Great answer. It's not a life insurance policy. But that's a good answer.
That's one thing I was thinking about too.
Nancy said it's an alarm clock. It's not an alarm clock. It's not a sleeping mask, Tom. That's a good answer. It's not dentures, VCR, burial plot, cup of coffee. Frame rate seems slow. Thank you, Michael. That's what I was thinking. If for whatever reason it's kind of
That's what
choppy.
he meant by that.
All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Is it gray hair?
Oh, gray hair. That's a great answer. You own it. It's yours. Not what we're looking for, but that's a good answer.
A scarf.
It's not a scarf. It's not a scarf. It's not a wall clock, Nancy. You know, like a clock on the wall with
Right.
hands.
Yeah. Good morning. What's your answer?
And what?
A watch. It's not a watch. That's a great answer. It's not any kind of timekeeping piece.
Pull-ups.
It's not pull-ups.
Good morning. What's your answer?
A wife or a husband?
Ah, great answer. A significant other that is got to put a ring on it. Not it. It's not a retirement plan either, Leilani.
Bicycle?
It's not a bicycle. It's not a treadmill or a stationary bike either.
Okay,
That's a good
okay.
answer. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Wrinkle?
Wrinkles. That's a good answer. I like that. Not what we're looking for.
That is good.
What do you got over there trying to save her
Oh,
life?
Nah, I don't have anything. We
How
said
about
life insurance policy.
Scout
no?
says a timeshare. That's a great
Oh,
answer.
that
It's
is.
not it. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Yes, the phone book or a Rolodex?
It's a phone book!
Yay!
Who do we have on the phone?
Cody Evans?
Cody Evans. Look at the big brain
I know,
on
Cody.
this
That's
morning.
right.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Tell him what he's going to win.
2 for 2 from the Meltdown on 259 in Ho Chi Town.
Man, that's 2 sandwiches, 2 chips, and 2 drinks. So we just bought you and maybe a significant other lunch today. How about
But
that?
you could eat it all yourself.
Oh yeah, if you're like, man, I'm going to be hungry.
Have that.
Thanks, Cody. You have a great day, brother.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. Cody, what was it?
Cody Evans.
Cody
he was all
Evans.
serious too.
Yeah, he was like, I got this in the bag.
Yeah, like,
He's
here
like,
you
no
go.
playing from me. You're going to get my direct answer, and boom, I win.
Yeah, I think he called with the attitude that he was the winner.
Absolutely. I like that.
Me
I like
too.
that. It's that confidence,
Like,
Cody. Confident
yeah.
Cody.
Like,
He's got a new nickname, Confident Cody.
I have the false confidence. Like, I got it. I know the answer.
If you know Cody
Lies.
Evans and you're watching or listening right now, make sure you text him. What's up, Confident Cody?
That's right.
Heard you confidently win on the impossible questions.
That's
today.
right.
It's not a
Do
motorcycle, Tim Freeman, but that's a good answer. It's not Metamucil, Charlotte.
I mean, I'm like, well, it could be.
Here's
And
the-
I'm willing to bet that was Nala answering
Really?
instead of Grandpa Tom.
Oh, okay, cool. I like it. Well, I've got 3 minutes. You want to do a 2 more rounds of fire rounds, speed rounds of impossible questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
2 more impossible
Speed rounds
questions,
are the
speed
best.
rounds. You ready for this?
Yes.
So call to win, 580-584-3388, 580-584-3389, and 580-584-3372.
Speed round.
Speed round. Only 40% of us know this about our car. Only 40% of us know this about our car. What is it? 580-584-3388, 3389, and 3372. I'm giving you all the details, so it should be fairly easy. Let's go to the phone line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Well, that's a great answer. It's not what size motor. You can't save their life, though, because this is
Oh,
speed
speed
round.
round.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Good morning. What's your answer?
What size the engine is?
No, it's not what size the engine is. That's a great answer, though. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Make and model.
It's not make and model. Leilani says the Carfax. It's not the Carfax, but that's a good answer. Carfax kind of put themselves on the map in the industry by doing it for free for so long.
Yeah.
And now they charge dealerships, I think, but they are a staple now.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to see the Carfax.
That's right.
So it's well done by Carfax. It's not the VIN number. It's easier to remember than the VIN number, but for whatever reason, we still have a hard time remembering it, guys. What is it? Only 40% of us know this about our car. Let's
Good
go to this
morning.
line.
What's your answer?
It's the tag number! Who do we have on the phone? Michael, what's your last name, Michael?
Michael Dumont? Okay.
Michael Dumont, congratulations, Michael. We're going to hook you up. What are we going to hook him up with? Another one?
I don't know.
Let's
What
do
you?
another
All
one.
right. That's great.
2 for Tuesday? Or
Yes,
2 for Thursday?
That's right.
I
2
like
for Thursday.
it. From the Meltdown.
On 259. That's right. You got it, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. You have a
Thanks.
great day. All right, let's go to this line here. You just lost, sorry. But I'm about to give you Keep listening. Keep listening. You just lost, sorry. But keep listening. I'm going to do another one. All right, here we go. Next one.
Okay.
Speed round. Just call. No saving, because we only have about a minute to do it. People do this more than 20 times a day on average. People do this more than 20 times a day on average. What is it? And yes, you can do it voluntary or involuntary. Some people do it involuntarily all the time. It's not yawn. That's a good answer, Leilani. Yeah, people do this more than 20 times a day on average. What is it? I would say you and I are below average, at least at work.
Oh. Okay.
And we jokingly do it all the time.
Oh.
Did I stump y'all on that one? All right, I got to give the answer.
All right.
People do this more than 20 times a day on average. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Leave half gas.
Ew, gross. Eat better foods, guy. It's
Good
not
morning.
past
What's your
gas.
answer?
Fart.
Also fart. Dang, y'all need to eat better.
Yeah, I know. I don't fart that much.
Don't eat so much sugar.
Yeah, or yeah, you're right.
All right, we'll be back. All right, Facebook Live, y'all ready for the answer? It's not burps, not farts, not yawn. Y'all ready for the answer? The answer is complain. Y'all need to quit complaining out there.
Oh.
Y'all need to
More
quit
than
complaining.
20 times a day?
20 times a day.
Wow.
All right, we'll be back.
Brian Bags.
We'll be back, Facebook Live.
January 6th attack on the Capitol.
Is expected to travel by private jet. Sources telling us he will be accompanied by members of the legal team staff. His motorcade will then wind its way through downtown
Can't hear anyone.
Washington
Sorry,
for
guys.
blocks.
I'll be back.
Sunny and hot today, high near 99 degrees. Heat index values as high as 108. Southwest winds 5 to 10. Tonight, mostly clear, low around 78. And then tomorrow, sunny and hot, high of 100 degrees. And that's your Southeast Oklahoma radio weather. Log on to SEOKradio.com.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Michael Dean. Clinton Public School Superintendent Tyler Bridges says all of their teachers are ready for another school year.
The rest of our staff reports tomorrow on the 3rd, and then school gets kicked off a week from tomorrow on the 10th.
He says parents can help make back to school easier by getting their children up earlier in preparation for attending classes.
Your 8 o'clock news block brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Horatio State Bank has been proudly serving customers since 1905. Personal and business checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, a variety of loan options, online banking. There are many services that Horatio State Bank offers. Explore their website, HoratioStateBank.com, or visit with their friendly staff at one of their branches, conveniently located in Horatio, Foreman, and Ashdown. Experience the difference in banking with outstanding customer service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
Tired of feeling FOMO? Fear no more with SEOKRadio.com. Stay connected and informed with the latest local news, weather updates, and even today's swap shop, all in one place.
From breaking news to engaging podcasts, SEOKRadio.com keeps you in the know about everything happening in your neighborhood. No more missing out.
Don't let FOMO hold you back. Stay connected, stay informed, and listen live at SEOKRadio.com.
In your local news and community events, all students attending Broken Bow Public School are required to complete online enrollment. If you need assistance enrolling, visit your school site August 3rd from 4 to 7 p.m. Thursday, August 3rd at the Derrick's Activity Center from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. JOM school supplies will be distributed. You must have the child's CDIB card or the adult's CDIB card and the child's birth certificate. Meet the Teacher for Bennett Elementary will be August 8th from 4 to 7 p.m. If your child is going into 3rd and 4th grade, school supplies are available for $25. For more local news and community events, including how Hochatown responds to the lodging tax lawsuit, visit our website, SEOKRadio.com, and click the local news tab. I'm Laney J reporting.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up.
That's right, put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning. Okay, good morning.
We're just making fun of everything about this board, and it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah, you want to
want to fight? That's what it
Yep,
said.
that's exactly what it said.
That's what we want to do right now.
That's
We're
right.
gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
Yep. I just don't want to lose.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I won that round.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, y'all.
All right then.
It's Thursday.
Is it?
Friday Eve.
It's Friday Eve.
Pre-Friday.
Next best thing to Friday.
It is. All right, what you got going over there?
Not a thing.
Uh-huh.
Not a dang thing, man.
All right, you just took that preview and ran with it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is it on?
Hey,
No, it shouldn't be
baby,
on.
I'm on.
Hey, baby, I'm on. Hey,
No,
baby,
no, it's
I'm on. It shouldn't be.
No, I was just being nosy.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at your stuff. You know, I was trying to get me some business.
Get in some business.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you.
What you got?
Look at my car. Why does the back of the car?
Because of the way it's shaped.
Well, that's dumb.
Because the dust kicks it up in the back, and since it's flat like it is, it collects it really well.
I see a lot of cars. The back is just dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So you're driving down a dirt road, man, gravel road, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's true, man.
My dirt road anthem. Try that in a small town. Okay, sorry. Couldn't help it. You know,
Yep.
you can never be
Oh, I know.
too. Today's Martha Stewart's birthday, and she's
For real?
82. Huh.
For real? She's 82 years
Yeah,
old.
I didn't know that she was 82.
Now you know.
Well, maybe I did. She was on the Sports Illustrated or whatever when she was 81.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Guess
anyway.
so.
I wanted to ask you something.
What you wanted me to ask?
Do you ever drive around town, like say when you're going home or going to the post office and just see random chickens running around?
Random chickens?
Yeah.
No, I don't think no, I recognize any random chickens.
Okay, I was on my way to work this morning, and
Yeah.
out in the country. there
Out in
was
the
some
country.
Random chickens walking around on the side of the road.
What?
But then I get to town, and I see chickens.
Dang,
I'm like,
where them chickens at?
why do we have chickens just running around? I mean, one was white and one was kind of a red color. They were over, on the side of the road in somebody's yard.
That's right.
No fence or anything. But I'm like, okay, why do we have these random chickens running around? Listen,
Listen, E.
you need to
What's he
knock it
talking
off.
about? What's he talking about?
You don't want to know.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, my
E?
goodness.
you're done.
Floyd's going to blast that song on the truck today.
Which one?
Which song, Floyd?
Try that in a small
Try
town,
that.
I bet. The UPS guy going, it's you.
Thursday is the new Friday, says Brenda. I like that. Brenda?
You know, the FedEx man came by yesterday,
Yeah?
and he was just sweating.
Really?
I said, do you not have air conditioning in that truck? He said, listen.
Listen,
He's
Linda.
probably thinking, I'm about to choke you working in your office. But he said, when I leave Texarkana and everything's closed,
Yeah.
it feels good on the way. And he said, but when I start moving and getting in and out of the truck, I'm done. That air conditioner does not work well. I'm thinking, poor
I love
guy,
it.
it's hot.
I love
it's
it.
hot.
I love it. You want to talk about this? I'm ready.
Snatch him up and bring him to the center. You bet, Michael. I sure will.
Snatch them up, Michael.
Yep.
Tell them.
I will. I'll be pulling in here with chickens flying around in my car tomorrow. I gotta run to Eagletown real quick. Yes, let's talk about it.
All right.
I'm excited that you are sharing this with everyone.
All right. So you got to go to our Facebook Live to
Yes.
see this because there is visual with this. All right. So everybody now knows because we've been talking about it on the show here, and it's starting to catch some fire, if you
It
will,
is.
up north.
That's right.
It's topwaterefoilsurfing.com. If you want to check out the .com. Topwaterefoilsurfing.com. But that's not right where we're going to be at right this moment.
Right now, I need you to go to our Facebook Live video if you're not already there, because most of you are.
Yeah, go there now.
Facebook.com/KKBIFM.
We'll give you
Go
about
there.
60 seconds to go
Yes.
there, okay? Because I've got this video pulled up. Now, Jay Lindley and Shiloh Martin last Friday, a week from tomorrow, a week ago from tomorrow, went to Broken Bow Lake and we topwater e-foil surfed, my friends.
Yes.
And the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
I want to say I appreciate whoever created this video
Yes.
because they showed in just the stills alone who got up first. That would be me, Jay Lindley. I destroyed Shiloh Martin just as I said I would,
You did say that.
by the way. But
And I heard that he was training with Rocky Balboa
yes,
to get strong.
or maybe Rocky Green. But either way, there was a Rocky involved. I do understand that. Maybe it was because Shiloh was traveling too fast across the water. Maybe. Nope, he didn't strap in. That's what it is.
Strap in.
He didn't
That's
buckle
it.
in.
That's right.
No,
That's
seriously
right.
though. All right, get there now. Facebook.com/KKBIFM, Twitter, YouTube, all this stuff.
Yes.
All right, so here it is. Jay Lindley, Shiloh Martin, topwater e-foil surfing last week on Broken Bow Lake. Let's check it out.
It's not sharing.
Oh, it's not sharing it?
No.
It says it's sharing right now.
I can't see it.
Huh. Well, let me check it. I'll reset it for everybody. And
Can
I'll
you
play it
guys
again.
see it?
Oh, here we go. Maybe I do it that way. Should be screen sharing right now. Nothing?
Okay. It's screen sharing right now, yeah, but it's just not showing that.
What's it showing? Just us?
Yeah, it's just our screen, like our
Huh.
video screen.
All right, fine. I'm gonna have to do it a different way.
Yeah, you're going to have to fix that because we need to. They need to see that. You guys, bear with us for a minute here.
I got you.
We got to figure this out.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
Let me remove that.
Y'all have to see that.
I can put it. Oh, I do it right here.
Okay, it wasn't just me. Lexi said it was just showing the webpage. Thank
Okay,
you,
cool.
Lexi.
Okay, thank you, Lexi. Let's go here.
Man.
Boom. Okay. Now let's try it again. Let me share. I'm sorry, folks. Live radio. Jay Lilly messed up. It happens on occasion.
No, not normally. I
All
got
right.
your back, bro.
How about now?
Yes.
We're sharing. All right. Now go to Facebook Live.
Yes, you guys
Facebook.com
get there.
/KKBI FM.
We've got, yeah.
A lot of people that are
Yeah,
watching. All right,
yeah.
here we go, guys. Here it is. It's Jay and Shiloh shredding on Broken Bow Lake. Poor Shiloh. He got destroyed first. I love my music, by the way. Oh yeah! There's me hitting it. Smack! That looked like it hurt. I think that's when I smacked my eyeball. But there's me going before I smacked.
Yeah.
So I noticed they smacked the water first. So I did it. There it is.
You
There's
did.
proof.
I mean, you did. I love the videos. The music choice was perfect.
Yeah, music choice perfect. Here we go. Shiloh trying to get up. Look at this. Look at this. What is this, bro?
Hey.
What
he
is
was
this?
trying.
What is this?
Does he bite it here? I need to see this.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he did pretty good.
He did all right. He did all right.
Boom.
There you go.
And you're wrong.
There you go.
Oh, I love it.
You're done.
That was
Top
great.
water e-foil surfing. It's an electric surfboard. If you have any inkling of competitive spirit, or you like to try new difficult activities and try to conquer them,
Yeah.
this is for you.
Yeah.
Seriously, it blew my expectations out of the water.
Yes.
100%. And there's ways that there's different things you could do once you get good at it that
Oh, I
make it
can
look so
only
much
imagine
cooler.
How much fun that is.
Absolutely.
I can only imagine.
Now the cool thing is when you're topwater e-foil surfing, so you rent it for 2 hours, right? You rent a board. Now if you're an adult and you have a kid with you, you can rent one board and both of you can use that board. So
Yeah.
you can, while the kid's waiting and, vice versa. But when it comes right down to it, you can get you a board and let's say you get pretty good at it pretty quickly. They'll ride with you and let you go explore the rest of the lake. You don't have to just stay in that little cove that they have, which is plenty of room, by the way. Plenty of room to learn in. But I thought about it after a while. I was like, if I do this again, I'm going to go, or rephrase that, when I do this again, because I'm going to make sure I get my 2 hours in. I'm going to be perfectly surfing after a little while.
I bet.
And then I'm going to go
Get a video, yeah.
check out the dam or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, like you move around?
Yeah,
Okay.
go all
Okay.
throughout. But now the cool thing is
That would be fun.
they have a person there watching you at all times. A couple of things that really stood out to me.
Okay.
Lakin was on the Sea-Doo or the jet ski,
Okay.
and she would follow, kind of roll around with you. She wasn't close to you by any means. It didn't feel like she was hovering on you or nothing. She was off in the distance, but she
Yeah.
could see you at all times.
Right. Okay.
And it's a little cove, completely landlocked, so there's just one way in and one way out. So once a Sea-Doo started coming our way,
Yeah.
she positioned herself in between us and the Sea-Doo, and it was like, hey, we got people here.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I got it. Boom, done. Anyway, thanks for the music. Who was that?
Okay.
But no, so yeah, they
She was
protect
protecting
you.
y'all,
They
yeah.
protect you at all times while you're out there on the water. So even if you have no clue what you're doing,
Yeah.
and you're just learning, you're doing a little belly surfing,
Yeah.
you're close to the water, you're hard for a boat to see maybe or something. So they are protecting you there. It's
I
really
think that's great. You know, I do believe that they put your safety first.
cool. Absolutely.
And
I experienced that myself.
yeah, that's great.
And it was 93 degrees when we were surfing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the perfect temp on the water.
Okay,
It
see,
was
that's
warm.
good because people think 93 degrees is super hot, but like you said,
Didn't
it's
even break a
warm.
sweat.
Yeah, that's good.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it was perfect out on the water.
Yeah.
Now, we started at like 11 a.m.,
Mhm.
so it wasn't like the heat of the day. I get
Right.
that. But with that being said, it was beautiful.
Good.
It felt good the entire time.
Good.
So,
That makes your experience even better.
Yes.
You're not just burning up there.
exactly.
TopwaterEfoilSurfing.com
That's
is
where we're
where
at
you
right
guys
now.
can go. That's right. It gives you everything on the website. There's even your safety videos and all that you can watch there. There are waivers that you do have to sign, liability waivers.
Yep.
And they do have you watch those safety videos before you take the board out. Now, if you'll see there right now, you'll see the Facebook, or not the Facebook page, our Facebook
Our
page.
Facebook page.
With the website, you booked online. You book online, and that's the best way.
And I was wrong. You could actually, for one board, you could actually have 2 hours with 2 adults or 2 adults and 2 kids.
There you go. Okay.
So the whole family could try one board for a couple hours.
Yeah.
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yes.
And that brings the price per person way down.
Right. That's
If
right.
you think about it, per
Yeah.
hour, that's awesome.
Okay.
That's cheaper than renting a jet ski. And if you've rented jet skis before, you've had fun on them, right?
Right.
I have had way more fun trying to accomplish this.
The
e-foil.
surfing. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Question for you.
Okay.
They tell you on the website. They give you everything you need to know. Your clothes, everything.
Yeah.
Was the board heavy?
No, it wasn't super heavy, but yes, it had some weight to it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, but it wasn't bad.
I see why they say someone under, what was it, 8
Yeah.
couldn't do it themselves, because they would have to literally carry something about as heavy as them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
depending on the size of the child. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I was wondering about that. As I know it tells you, you got to be able to, carry a certain amount of pounds. So I
Yeah.
was just wondering, is it that heavy? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
there you go. It's an electric powered surfboard, or e-foil for short. It floats above the water. The smaller the child, and this is all the information we're telling you here, you can find on the podcast in depth. If you go to Hosting Hochatown, check out that e-foil surfing podcast we did. But yeah, the smaller the child, the better the buoyancy for the board. So they say some of the smaller children, they can just sit on top of the board and the board doesn't even sink. So they can literally just surf across, lay on it or sit on it and just go across the water without ever having to fall over because of their abilities.
Yeah, how do you control the board? Do you control the board?
Yeah, now see, it's got a trigger for to
Oh,
go.
okay,
It's got a
okay,
trigger
okay.
in your hand to go,
Okay,
and then you kind of lean to turn.
gotcha.
And
okay.
then you lean back to raise it up out of the water, and you lean forward to go down. So
Cool.
yeah, it's kind of a.
I think it's awesome.
It's
Lincoln,
fun.
I love the videos. I don't know
Oh.
who made them, but they're great.
I probably Lakin. I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was probably Lakin. She did great. The
Yes.
music choice made
Yes.
me think of Lakin.
It was. I'm
They
so
just let
glad you used
everybody know.
Miley Cyrus for Shiloh.
That's what I'm saying. They
Because
just let
that's his
everybody
favorite.
know that you smoke Shiloh.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
period.
blew him out of the water.
Yeah.
Literally.
So,
He didn't
Or
realize it was a
knocked him in the
competition until
water.
after the competition was over, but that's okay. I didn't even go all try hard on Jay Lillian.
that's Topwater E-Foil Surfing. Folks,
.com.
on Buffalo Lake.
And-
Have a blast.
And it looks like they have some renteds. Let's see here. What is
Some renteds or some
renteds.
openings.
They got some openings coming up this weekend. So if you're thinking this weekend's the weekend for you, go check it out.
Yeah.
The earlier the better, really, because there's hardly anybody there too.
That's what I'm saying. And you said, 11 a.m., it's
Perfect.
still, it's not too hot. I mean, it's
Beautiful.
nice.
Oh, and another thing you'll learn from the podcast
Mhm.
is, let's say you have a polar bear plunge crew
Okay.
that wants to topwater e-foil surf on January 1st, 2014.
They let
If
you do
you
that?
if you book early enough, they will do that too.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's great, though.
They are seasonal, obviously. The
Yeah.
warmer the lake, the better.
But if you want to freeze,
But if you want to
tail
freeze
off.
to death, or that's what you enjoy, like the polar
Yeah.
bear plunge people,
Yeah.
they like to jump in the
All
water.
right,
So
they'll
they can
accommodate you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And if you put on like a good, not dry suit,
Sunscreen?
wetsuit,
Oh,
put on
wetsuit.
a good wetsuit, you can stand much colder water. too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So there you go. Topwater, efoilsurfing.com. Love it. What's the weight limit? I don't know that there is a weight limit, Sean. I mean, I think right now Shiloh's about 240. I'm 200. So I don't know that there is a weight limit. The heavier you are, the harder it is to get up because the buoyancy of the board.
Right.
You know, it's got to be a little bit out of the water to get so.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Lakin, where you at? She could tell us that.
Where you be?
Where you be, Lakin?
Good morning, Lexi.
She must be busy. She's normally here.
Yeah.
Or she might be like, no, they ruined me.
Yeah.
I'm done. Shiloh and Jay, I'm done.
Yeah, having a word with us. Whew.
Yeah. She might be tired of that. But, well, I'll definitely ask her, Sean. I'll definitely ask and see if there's a weight limit on that.
I think it's probably more your ability than the weight itself.
I think so.
If you have a lot of poundage and you don't move very much, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then you may have a harder time getting up on board. If you're active, it probably doesn't matter the weight. That's what I was guessing.
No, because you would obviously be more flexible.
Yep.
And you can probably get up there faster because, you know, it really doesn't, I mean, it matters, but it really doesn't because, you know, if you can handle certain things.
Yeah.
No matter what your weight is. So if you can handle it, you can probably
Exactly.
do it. So,
Yeah. It's all about your abilities because very much like those paddle boards, it does take a good core
Oh, I'm sure.
to stand up on those things.
I'm sure it does. If y'all go, though, we want to hear about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Tell us about it. We want to know.
Speaking of going,
Going.
you ready to go inside the industry?
I am. I've
Let's
been inside
do
the industry because they can't leave movies alone. Series of movies.
Are they messing stuff up now?
I don't know if it's a mess up or not,
Okay.
but we'll have to see. And reality TV can ruin a person's life. And I think we've seen a lot of that. We're going to talk a little bit more in depth about it when I go inside the industry. We'll be right back, folks.
Quicker games, more action. Baseball looks different in 2023. So do the Texas Rangers. Summer is fun again in Arlington. Make your plans to catch a game or two this season at Globe Life Field. More teams than ever are coming to face the Rangers. Great matchups, lively crowds, and climate-controlled comfort await you at the ballpark, along with fun giveaways and City Connect Fridays. Grab your tickets at Rangers.com.
Stay connected and in the know with SEOKRadio.com. Experience the latest local news, up-to-the-minute weather updates, and my favorite, Swap Shop. SEOKRadio.com has everything you need to stay informed about what's happening in your community. Stay connected, stay informed, and listen live. SEOKRadio.com, your ultimate destination for staying in the loop.
It's time to go inside the industry as Laney J's rubbing elbows with the stars. That's gross, Laney J. Can you imagine where their elbows have been?
Yeah, there's some of them are crusty.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's rough, but you know, I take
Somebody's got to do
alcohol
it for
gel.
you.
Yeah, somebody has to do it. I got you guys. No
All
worries.
right. Cool.
You know, Scream 7 is in the works. And, you know, I love those movies.
Are they trying to be Fast and the Furious?
I don't know. They got dumb after a while, but, yeah, I mean.
Scream 7, really?
Yeah.
I loved Scream 1. Scream 2 wasn't even bad.
Right, but then when they start getting to 3, you know, it's a lot.
I don't think I've seen 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure they made those.
I didn't either.
But now we know for sure that they
Now
did.
they
so
know.
You guys can look forward to Scream 7.
Lucky Scream!
Yeah, I'll get more details about it as we go along, but yeah, I'm like, oh, they probably knew I was disgusted by the look on my face. All right, so Love is Blind is a reality show.
Okay. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's Nick Lachey and his wife.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I do remember that now. Okay, yeah.
But Nick Thompson, he spoke with the Daily Mail recently and said that he regrets appearing on the show.
Uh-oh.
He said he lost his job last November and he's having an extremely hard time finding another job.
So they kicked him from his antics on the show, probably?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and he said that he's burned through his savings, he's went through his 401k, that he has maybe 2 months left in the bank
Oh, dang.
to live on. You know, he could live for 2 months, and he's just really having a hard time finding a job. He was a vice president in software for 5 years. It's not like he's not qualified.
We've learned recently that these people don't make a lot of money.
Right, yes.
Okay, we have
Yes.
learned that even some of the bigger stars, we thought, oh yeah, they make millions off that movie, right? No, made eight grand. You know,
Yeah.
What was his name? Sean Patrick
Stifler.
William Scott.
Sean.
William Scott.
I don't even remember. I can't.
Anyway,
Sean
one of
Scott
them.
Penn. I don't know.
Stifler.
Stifler.
Yeah. Stifler on American Pie. But so we've learned that these people aren't making a
That's right. They're not.
buku money. So what those, especially the reality stars, they're only making a very limited amount, and then they're really banking on the fact that they are going to continue with celebrity
Yeah.
after that show for them to be able to live a certain lifestyle. Does that make sense?
That's right.
Now, this guy, he was a VP of a company, obviously. He went back and they were like, the way you, I'm guessing, the way you represented yourself was not the way we wanted to be represented, so we're going to let you go.
I'll let you go.
Now, here, right when that moment happened, I would do the same thing he did. Okay, I got let go because I said something on the radio I shouldn't have, right? Okay, happens every day on radio. I would then immediately start trying to find another radio job, obviously, okay? But let's say whatever I said got around to every other radio station in the area, they're like, we don't want to touch him with a 10-foot pole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then, after a month or two, maybe 30 or 90 days, maybe 90 days of me looking for a job and striking out everywhere, realizing that I'm now blackballed from this industry,
Yeah.
I would either reduce my amount it takes to live or get into another industry.
Right.
Okay?
Right. You've got to
You
move
got
around.
to. You got to either change what you do or you have to reduce your living expenses tremendously.
And I'm wondering, you know, could he just do something different? I mean, surely being, you know, VP in software is not the only thing he can do.
Right, you gotta, I mean, and there's plenty of computer gigs out there, I would
Yeah.
guess. So if you're a software VP, you probably could jump back down to the bottom of the totem pole and work your way back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if somebody needs somebody in a position, even if you're way overqualified, if you're willing to do the job for the pay,
Yeah.
I'd hire you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I was talking to the intern's mom yesterday.
Yes.
And she
who's way overqualified for who she works for.
Yeah.
Just kidding, Sean. Just kidding.
But she was talking about how she makes sure that her kid, like, they wash dishes at home, they do chores and stuff like that.
Good.
And which I've always thought that's good for responsibility and whatnot. She made a comment. She said, "You never know when you might have to wash dishes to get by."
That's a good point.
And that is a good point.
That's a great,
You
that
never
woman right
know.
there, she is inspiring because a lot of people would never wash dishes. You know,
They
you know what I
wouldn't.
mean?
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
well, I was the assistant manager at McDonald's for a year and a half. Why would I ever go back to washing dishes?
Right, and yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
she's just like, you never know when you might have to wash dishes to make a living to
Exactly.
get by.
Exactly.
And that is a
a good
very,
point.
very good point. Yeah, so yeah, she be making them boys wash some dishes. That's good though. Lakin says that the weight limit on the board is 250 pounds.
250 pounds.
Yes.
So Shiloh just barely made it, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Tony says, I do a lot of that at the craps table.
Scream 7.
7! No, you don't ever say the word 7 at a craps table unless it's the first roll.
I don't know.
If you say 7 and you get a 7 after you've made a point, then you're out. Everybody loses their money instantly. It's horrible.
No, that sounds bad.
It's horrible.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, people don't.
Ta-da.
If you were to just say the number standing at the craps table after a point's already been made on the board, everybody look at you with disgust.
This must mean you're disgusting.
That's
Yeah,
right.
You'd be in trouble. All right.
So 250. 250. But they don't have a scale there, so you could probably get away with 260.
Yeah, can we do that, Lakin?
See, I think 265J would have had a good time on that board.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
little thickums at that point.
Little thickums.
I was just little thickums. I was little guy in a thickums body.
Okay. All right, I'm done with you.
You done?
I'm done with you, Thickums.
All right.
Thickums.
Yes, the best Thickums update coming up next.
Oh my goodness.
For a limited time only, Sonic's small hand-mixed classic shakes are
All right, we'll be right back.
all day. And with a deal that sweet, they don't need me to convince you to go get yourself a sweet treat. Escape to Flawless Aesthetics in Hochtown, across from the maze, where they rescue skin and create beauty. Flawless Aesthetics has highly trained specialists that offer full-body facials, chemical peels, waxing, dermaplaning, brow and lash lamination, and tinting. Indulge in top-notch products, including Oxygenetics makeup. Take advantage of their back-to-school specials. Book a body or facial clinic and receive a complimentary aromatherapy session. For a rate review, call 580-612-7721. Flawless Aesthetics, your path to beauty and bliss.
It's time for the best country update.
Man. All right, in your Morgan Wallen news, y'all want to give me a hard time about Morgan Wallen?
Right? She's just going to bring you 30 minutes of Morgan Wallen news starting
every
now.
morning. That's correct.
0 interruptions, no music, no commercials. It's Morgan Wallen news.
That's right. With his greasy mullet.
With that greasy mullet that boy got.
I love it.
We know it.
Love it. All right. Brantley Gilbert spoke up in defense of Jason Aldean. They performed together at Nickelback's Get Rollin' tour.
Hey, bro country, got to stick with bro country.
Well, you know, I was about to say, could have been anything other than a Nickelback concert. You know.
Well, don't hate on Nickelback. Nickelback.
I like Nickelback.
I do too.
But
Nickelback.
people make fun of them.
Nickelback is the NKOTB of the mid 2000s.
Yes, you're right. So he said that what Gilbert was doing was really criticizing the keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
And he said the problem is that nobody gets punched in the face anymore.
I mean,
you know,
so Jason Isbell had a really cool response to that, actually. He's saying, so what you're then telling me is that if I'm not physically able to take you, that I can't have an opposing opinion of you?
And see, and that's just where they've taken it a little bit further. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's not really what he read more into it or put more into it than what was actually there.
Who was it?
Isbell. Because, you know, but he just rubbed me the wrong way in the beginning of all this. But what he's saying is...
I'm on Isbell's side.
The keyboard warriors, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree.
And what he means by that
he was
is
talking about Jason Isbell.
People are
Literally.
talking trash on the internet.
Yep.
And they're not getting punched in the face.
No, I agree. No, I totally get what he's saying, and I agree to an extent. But just disagreeing with someone on the internet doesn't constitute a punch in the face.
You're right.
Now, if you call me names, if you call my wife names, my kids names, there may be a face punch possibility.
Yes. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
But if you're just
disagreeing.
disagreeing on whether someone should have to write their own music or not, that's not a punch in the face capable. It shouldn't be.
Right.
Unless you're Neanderthal. Now, 24-year-old Jay Lemley was a Neanderthal. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get it. Brantley Gilbert's a young fella. He can,
Well, I mean,
he's
and
still
he says
young, dumb, and full of testosterone.
that he wasn't able to speak up online because his team controls the social media because
Exactly.
he's a liability.
Exactly.
So, I mean, he admitted, I'm going to be saying some stuff I shouldn't, so they don't let me get on social media. I get it. That's good. But at the same time, how are you going to knock on somebody for singing a song that someone else wrote when he's wrote so many songs for other people?
Who?
Isbell.
Yeah.
You want Jason Aldean to sing a song that he wrote, yet you've written all these songs that other people have performed.
Right.
It was okay for you.
I
to do it.
don't think he's saying that people shouldn't sing other people's songs. I'm saying he says there should be a level of your own artistic value in some of your music, is what I'm saying. And what he was claiming is Jason Aldean ain't writing none of his music, therefore all he is giving
Morgan
you is a
Wallen
show. Yeah, Morgan Wallen, somebody else write it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Jason Isbell writes it. So anyway, I get both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
I can see and understand them.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I have to agree with both of them.
That's right.
Now,
That's right.
I do agree with parts of each side of the coin.
Yeah.
there is a level of things that are said on the internet that would not be you would not get away with that, A, in a small town,
Yeah.
or B, right in front of my face.
That's right. That's
And-
right.
And therefore, there's some accountability that is lacked on the line.
Yes.
But with that being said, you can't just go around. If somebody said, "Well, I think Trump is a good representative of the current," whatever, you can't just punch them and say, "Well, I disagreed with you, so I can
You're
punch
right.
you in the face."
You're right.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
some Neanderthal stuff. You're right.
And again, I was a Neanderthal, so I can speak from that point. I saw why people wanted to punch people in the face.
Right.
You know what I mean? I get it. I understand.
Me too.
But a little more wiser, Jay Lonely decided punching people in the face probably isn't the best way to go around getting friends.
I didn't want to punch anybody in the face until I turned 40.
Although I gained a lot of friends by choking people out and getting choked out consequentially. But
Yeah, meet me at jiu-jitsu.
exactly.
Granger Smith hit rock bottom after the 2019 accidental drowning death of his 3-year-old son, River. He told ET Online that he's used marijuana and alcohol to help cope with the loss, and it's become impossible for him to sleep. I mean, it's just been a downward spiral. But he says that self-help takes a lot of strength, and of course he is getting better. But he left the music industry. He's working on getting his master's degree from the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. That was one thing I know I read, that he's definitely changed his life to be able to cope and to understand. So, but yeah, I knew we hadn't heard anything from Granger in a long time.
It's been a while,
So,
yeah.
he's doing something different. So
I couldn't imagine.
would punch him in the kidney. Okay. Outback Presents is proud to announce a Heroes and Friends tribute to Randy Travis. One night, one place, one time. It's going to be at Von Braun Centers in Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama.
It's not going to be until October, but there's many different artists that are going to be there, and they'll be performing some of his, obviously some of his number one hits. Who knows? I'm wondering how many number one hits Randy Travis had, but it's
12.
12?
I don't know.
Oh, once in a lifetime event, obviously, and a portion of the proceeds are going to benefit the Randy Travis Foundation. So that's where they get people into rehab that are drunk and naked and get arrested. So anyway, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
In the church parking lot.
Yeah. So he did
Out
something
of
with
Travis's 70 solo singles, 16 have reached number one on the U.S. Billboard Country Singles Chart,
Okay.
and 13 more have reached top 10.
Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Hot
His
dog.
longest-lasting number one hit was Hard Rock Bottom of Your Heart.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Really?
Yeah, I figured it would have
I
been.
don't recognize it. Three Wooden Crosses or
The hard rock bottom of your heart. I remember that song.
it's further away
Not
from
that-
my memory now.
Not that my version is good. I never said that.
Never heard that.
Never said that. Don't punch me in the face. We are
You
not
deserve a punch in the face
on the
after that.
keyboard. Look, I am not Randy Travis and never claimed to be. I'm more like Laney Wilson. No,
Laney
I'm just
Wilson?
kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I can throw my voice.
Laney Wilson can sound like Dolly Parton and
Who was it? Loretta Lynn?
Loretta Lynn.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And Miranda Lambert, too.
Speaking of Laney, there comes her mom.
There she is.
Yeah. She's probably
There
got that
she
watermelon
is.
moonshine in her bag.
Ah! It's a good song, too.
It is.
We played that this morning.
It is a good song.
Theme Thursday, food and drink in the song.
Yeah, well, it was good music this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, when we weren't, no,
What weren't we doing?
Nothing.
What weren't we
when we
doing?
weren't grabbing some nuts.
Yeah. Ah! Today is National Grab Your Nuts Day. I
It
mean,
is.
Grab Some Nuts Day.
Yeah, there you go.
If you're a squirrel, that's every day
I'm just,
in the world.
yeah.
Let's move your butt to the dance floor. Come on, what's up? All right, sorry. But this weekend, guess what? It's tax-free weekend.
It is tax-free weekend.
That's right, and your back to the school event is happening downtown Broken Bow at Pine Knot Outfitters.
Meow, meow.
That
Yes.
starts tomorrow.
It does. Actually, tomorrow?
It says 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Mhm. It does. That's tomorrow.
But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
yes,
all
they'll
weekend
be open
long.
Sunday. Normally they're not open on Sundays.
Okay.
They'll be open on Sunday, 11 to 5, 11 to 4 on
Nice.
Sunday is when they're going to be open. And Pine Knot Outfitters is right here next to the radio station. We're across from the Masonic Lodge.
Yep, that's us.
Just right here on Broadway. Now, y'all know they've got kids' clothes. They
Okay.
have men's and ladies' clothes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have shoes. And I'm talking, they've got Wranglers, they've got Ariats. They have a huge variety of shoes for you guys. Check out their Facebook page, Pine Knot Outfitters.
.com.
Or their website, which is Pine Knot Outfitters.
.com.
There you go.
Sorry. Hey, or you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/KKBIFM right now, as we are sharing the page, the website there, PineKnotOutfitters.com.
Yeah, get naughty at Pine Knot.
Get naughty, baby.
Tax free. They're having a store-wide event, 10% off. Okay, that's just your base sale there.
Yep.
They're having other pop-up sales.
What?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All 3 days, different sales going on. You never know what kind of sale you're going to walk into.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to do some shopping at Pine Knot, I recommend you go all 3 because there's going to be different sales all 3 days.
Really?
Yeah, so you don't know what you're going to get.
Ooh.
And you know, Pine Knot's always doing some type of giveaway
Yep.
or a little contest
That's
or
right.
whatever. They've always got something going on over there.
Check out their website, PineKnotOutfitters.com, and then hit all items. Click shop now, and then all items pops up, and you can see all of their inventory of shirts, all the things. But here's the cool thing I wanted to show. If you'll look there, below those top 3 shirt designs, they have the word low stock.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're thinking, I'll probably run over there Sunday, wait till the end of the sale, see what all's good to go, but you're thinking about getting one of those particular shirts that's low in stock, you might want to go tomorrow.
Right.
Because,
That's right, I agree.
because they may run out. And if they run out, then they got to restock.
Yes,
And then they probably won't have it restocked by the time the sale is over.
that's right.
So go ahead and start tomorrow and get some of those low or out. It looks like for that one, you're already too late for that one.
Yep. It's
Out of
done.
stock.
And their logos and stuff are done by local artists.
And those are cool as heck.
They're
I'm touching that
absolutely
right
cool.
there.
And
I'll click on
you
that.
got a Pine Knot hat on right now, and those hats are super nice.
Yeah,
What
there's
do y'all
multiple
say?
colors too.
Clean.
Clean.
Those hats are clean.
That's clean.
Yeah, they look good. Those hats look good.
That logo's clean.
Yeah, I like that.
I'd get that tattooed.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really
very
cool.
nice. But they have jewelry,
Do they?
necklaces, earrings. They got
For real?
wallets, handbags, swimwear, body scrubs and lotions, spices and seasoning. And they have that, they carry the McCurtain County soaps.
Really?
You get the soaps that smell like Woolsey Watermelons or Phil's Nightclub, or, you can get those soaps over there.
Man, I miss the smell of Phil's nightclub. Sawdust and sweat, baby.
I'm
Woo!
telling you, so
Yeah, buddy.
sweat and beer.
That's right. Sawdust, sweat, and beer. That's
Yes,
Phil's nightclub
yeah,
right
it
there.
was. It was. That's what the soap smelled like too. When I smelled it, it took me back. I was like, whoa.
I love it.
Flashback to the 90s.
Ooh, there's another cool. Check that one out. See, this is cool.
And I love their designs.
Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah. I love it. Those are
Aw.
so cool.
Aw.
So, yeah, you guys check out Pine Knot Outfitters,
.com.
located right here by the radio station here in downtown
Yes.
Broken Bow on Broadway. It's tax-free weekend.
Yep.
And they're having sales all 3 days,
That's
Friday,
right.
Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep. There you go.
Do it. Get
Pine
down
Knot
here.
Outfitters.
That's right. Make it happen.
I love it.
We gotta make it happen.
What's up, intern?
Intern.
How you doing, intern?
Intern.
You good? Good. Good times. 10 minutes till we get into swap shop. We gotta talk some more stuff. Stuff we was gonna talk about. We gotta talk about it.
All right, what we gotta talk about? We need to talk about this one particular thing I've been wanting to talk about all day.
All right, give it to me.
Well, I want to know what the world's healthiest food is. This has been declared as the world's healthiest food. What was it?
Apparently,
I asked you like 10 times already.
Did you?
You've yet to answer me.
for real?
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean,
I don't remember you asking me.
it's like you're just looking through me when I ask you a question.
No clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
No. This was declared the world's healthiest food.
Watercress. Ever had it?
No.
Often seen as a garden variety garnish that one scrapes off your entree, lowly watercress could conversely be the holy grail for health. This nebulous-looking vegetable has been deemed an essential part of a balanced diet due to its bounty of nutrients that can stave off disease and protects athletes from workout-induced injuries. Some quality growers wrote in a press release, quote, athletes who eat watercress benefit from strenuous exercise with less potential for tissue damage. The food firm B&W claimed in a statement that it's been labeled the healthiest food in the world. That's watercress. So add it to your life.
Is a perennial aquatic plant of the mustard family.
Huh.
It's native to Eurasia and naturalized throughout North America.
Not my Asian.
It thrives in cool flowing streams
Serious.
where it grows submerged, floating on the water, or spread over mud.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
Watercress.
yeah, and it's best eaten raw.
Okay.
But it looks like, I had to look it up. I mean, it looks like a tiny spinach,
Okay.
leaf or something.
I
you know.
gotcha.
And I always hated spinach in a can. I never wanted to eat that. It was disgusting.
Yes.
But as I've gotten older, you can buy those like baby spinach leaves and stuff. It's much better that way
Gotcha.
than it is any other way.
Okay.
So I don't think it would be bad to eat the watercress. I think it may be good.
All right.
So we'll have to
I can dig it.
I don't remember eating it. So
Watercress?
Yeah, I don't
can't think of it. I think of like Brussels sprouts.
yeah.
Not Brussels sprouts. What's those little white sprouts?
Brussels sprouts?
No, Brussels sprouts are green, ain't they?
Oh, I thought they were white. Okay,
Is a Brussels sprout the green head looking thing? Is that?
Oh yeah, the Brussels sprouts.
So
do
what's the
have
little
green
white
head.
sprouts? The little white, like they almost look like a little bitty.
Bean sprouts?
Nah, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I see is bean sprouts are white, supposedly, is what it
Okay.
says.
Anyway.
The mung bean sprout.
Nah, it ain't that.
Something else.
It's something sprout.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
I have some bad news for you, Laney J.
Uh-oh.
You were talking earlier about having to catch up on your sleep this weekend.
Yes.
Because you were busy.
Yes.
Well, you probably shouldn't sleep on your health.
No, you shouldn't.
Getting extra shut-eye on the weekends actually could be wreaking havoc on your gut. A new study says that there's a link between what they call social jet lag, which is a disruption of the body's internal clock caused by an irregular sleep schedule, and negative health consequences could come. The study of nearly 1,000 adults published Wednesday says that some of the things they analyzed was the blood, the stool, and their gut microbiome, comparing those who maintain a regular sleep schedule versus those who tried to get some extra sleep in. The team of researchers discovered that even a meager 90-minute difference in the timing of the midpoint of your sleep impacted your gut microbiome composition.
Just take an extra probiotic and go to sleep.
Actually, that is a myth. Although probiotics do help you a ton,
They do.
you can't just take a probiotic and think that you
I know.
can eat all the crap you want to.
I know. I was just, no. I was thinking take the probiotic and sleep all you want.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what
go.
I meant by
Help
that.
you out with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just go to sleep.
Just sleep.
Take a nap.
Sleep all day long.
I could see though, everything kind of when you're sleeping, everything your body needs that time to be at a still.
Well, actually, it's repairing at that time.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, where your body's not handling anything else
Correct.
except for
It's
that
recovering.
sleep. So it's doing what it needs to do to recover for the next day.
Correct.
Or whatever you've been through. Your
Or if
body
your body,
needs
if you
that.
work out, the only time your muscles grow is during the sleep. because
Right.
that's when
So
they're repaired.
if you're sleeping too much, I could see where that's not going to be beneficial for you because you need to be. Everybody knows you need to be moving around.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree.
yeah, and yeah.
There you go.
I
Now you
want to know how I can get the most out of my time on this planet.
Okay, well, I got a little list for you here then.
And you guys, we said it earlier, but let's say it again.
Okay.
Is there something locally we need to be discussing?
Yeah, chat it up with us, guys.
Yeah. What does Jay and Laney J need to be talking about locally?
580-584-3388. You can call it in. You can post it on our chat, Facebook Live, facebook.com/KKBIFM. All right, so here are 10 easy ways to get the most out of life.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Now, some of those will apply to work, some will apply just to normal everyday life. But number one, this one's a big one because we've kind of talked about this occasionally here on the show. Adopt a fixed volume approach to your productivity. It says we all need to make tough choices about what we can realistically get done in a day. Right? Everybody has more than you could ever do in one whole day. So, prioritizing your activities that matter most instead of reacting to a constant barrage of demands is the way to go.
Okay.
So we talk about this often. I'll come up and I'll be like, hey Lane, let's do it. I'll be excited I'll have something, or vice versa. We'll talk about blah, 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 blah. But then once we get the discussion out of the way about whatever the topic is, I'll say, but this isn't a priority.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So get to it when you can,
Yeah.
in other words. So I think that's important.
Yeah.
Prioritize priorities. Don't jump around to tasks.
Yeah. You just get it done.
Yep, because you're going to have 5 unfinished tasks at the end of the day if you jump around 5 different tasks versus just getting 1 or 2 done.
Just get it done.
Number 2, you'll love this one. Sterilize.
Sterilize. What are we sterilizing?
Although you may think it has to do with Germ-X. No. Focus only on one big project at a time. Though it's alluring to try to alleviate the anxiety of having too many responsibilities or ambitions by getting started on all of them at once, like we just mentioned.
Okay.
You got to sterilize yourself, man.
Okay.
Multitasking rarely works. Matter of fact, we know it's called microtasking now. And you'll soon find that sterilizing helps you to complete more projects anyway, thereby helping relieve your anxiety. Sterilize.
Okay.
I don't know why
get
they.
it.
I don't know why they call that, but I think I mispronounced it. It's serialize.
No, what? What? This whole time I've been sitting here wondering, well, why would we
I was
call
thinking
this
sterilize, like
sterilize?
cut out all the, get all the bad.
The
no.
mumbo
No, it's
jumbo, get rid of
serialize. That's stupid. I don't like this list no more. No, I'm kidding. All right,
Had
this
to be
one's
put on by the
interesting.
expert.
This one's interesting. Decide in advance what to fail at. Decide in advance what to fail at. Here's what it says. You'll inevitably underachieve at something simply because your time and energy are finite. But strategic underachievement, nominating in advance the areas of your life in which you won't expect excellence, helps you focus your time and energy more efficiently on those things you've prioritized.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, but
No?
okay.
So, okay, let's say, I know what you and I have already decided we're going to fail at today here at the radio station, this board.
Okay, so does that mean we shouldn't even mess with it?
Yeah, because we know we're not going to fix it today. We
Okay.
failed at it.
Okay, so it's just
it's impossible.
okay.
for us.
All right, I understand
So instead
that
of
a little more.
spending time bugging about it, we'll move on to something we can
do
fix.
something you can fix.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Focus on what you've already completed, not just what's left to do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you actually coughed in the mic, not on purpose.
Yeah, no, it
My
was
bad.
not on purpose. I'm sorry.
I thought you were trying to get my attention.
No.
All right, on that note, we got Swap Shop, people, so we're going to get into that.
Oh.
580-584-3388, 3389, 3341, 3372. We're convoying it right into Swap Shop.
Oh.
We'll be back. All right, we'll be back, Facebook.org.